we have decided to come to Dent station, which is the highest mainline station in England. We're going to walk from here down into Dentdale, following the river, and then over onto Whernside, which is one of the 3 peaks, and then down to the Ribblehead viaduct to the station inn. Beautiful day, cold, crisp and clear.
I bet it's also the station that's furthest away from the village or town that it actually serves. So you walk down the road from the station, cross that little bridge, and we head through this gate over here on your right. Sometimes along the river, sometimes on the road near the river, but essentially we just keep heading through this valley on the Dales Way. 1.3 miles from the station, just head up through the gateway. If you stick to the main path to the Dales Way, it's nicer than walking along the road. Always nicer than walking on the road, isn't it, Mom?
Way nicer, and it's so nice here today. It's lovely. I think this is my favourite spot so far out of all the places that we've been to.
Dentdale is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels like you're a million miles from anywhere.
And although we're in the Dales, we're in Whernside territory as well here, aren't we?
Yeah, you can tell from the houses as well, because some of them have a little bit of a kind of Cumbrian look about them.
Colours behind you look amazing. First frost walk this year. You can see the station up at the top. There she is. The track heads off to your right, just where Molly's walking now, but it's an easy one to miss, so just keep an eye out for it. Into the field, go over the stile, and then the wall bends round to the right. We bend round to the right and follow that wall for a while. Different river. Scaffold might be gone when you come. Turn right across this field. We still have Dales Way signage. You can usually make out the track where people are walking. It's just peaceful. Some Erdwicks, some Lake District sheep. I wish I didn't have to remind people about things like that. What's Molly pointing at? Buzzard. I could watch buzzards all day.
We're looking for a right turn down to the bridge.
Down through the field now to where we cross the river again. Who's Lenny? We're just approaching second little bridge.
We're still following a sign that says Dent 2 miles this way. So the village of Dent is slightly elusive.
Back to the left-hand bank. And then we'll probably start climbing a bit. All right, darling?
Yes.
Now that is a farm track. So here you see footpath in big letters, and it can tempt you to go through that gate, but we want that little stile to the left where Molly's heading now. So you climb up from the gate down there, past this big old tree, and then out across the field.
Inside.
Yeah. In front of Mall, I believe, is the highest point in Lancashire. That's where we're heading. Across the field, reach the little stile at the bottom. We want to head up the road. At the side of the woods. Up here we come to a cottage and we meet another road that heads off to the right. That's the one we want to take, and then we meet a track that heads off and takes us up on the sort of left flank, left shoulder of Whernside. It's a stiff climb up past these masts. You come up with them on your left. There's Dent, way down in the valley below.
Yeah,
and we haven't really done much climbing yet. The temperature forecast was 1 degree here, and we are both absolutely boiling.
3 pairs of gloves and hand warmers, which is now feeling a bit excessive.
Better to have and not need than need and not have. That, of course, is not true of all things. You don't need 85 pairs of stilettos, whoever you are. Lakeland Fells at the back. It's nice to see them. That is the remnants of an old lime kiln just on the left hand side of the wall. You reach the end of the wall on your right hand side, and that's where we want to head off. If you need to cut short and head straight back down to Ribblehead, carry straight on. Boggy now, we've left the main tracks, so into the joys of access land. So this is Whernside town, and you can't really tell how high we still have to climb to get to the top of Whernside there. But what a stunning spot. It is absolutely beautiful in this sunshine. Absolutely magnificently beautiful. It's so calm, or used to be so calm before the hippos started splashing about in there.
Put your hand in, it's freezing. Oh, I can see why cold water swimming is invigorating. Look, you can still see the little station way down there, which is the highest station in England that we've just walked from.
Doesn't look so high now. And we've rejoined the normal Three Peaks route now on these nice quarry slabs, most of which apparently came from the floors of old mills. Last little push this now, up to the top of Whernside. Just what a view today, and it's so calm up here. Look at that viaduct down there, the old Ribblehead. Let's see if we can make it to the pub at the far end in time to catch a train. Don't know what we do if we miss it. Ingleborough with its little crown of cloud. Ice on top of the trig point. See, it is cold. Sun shining on Morecambe Bay. Outgills again. Time for a quick snack before we make our way down. It's a sharp, stony, rocky descent down off Whernside, which can be a bit disconcerting for some people, and you do need to watch the rocks when it's wet. But just take your time, pick your way down. You'll be fine. Birdwicks. Hello, handsome sheep. Oh, look at the colours.
Oh, it's amazing.
Look at that. So,
Yes, the light is beautiful.
this is the light
Hello, Herdies.
of the dipping sun now. It's just dipped over the shoulder of the end of the Whernside Ridge. And we're starting to get those lovely orange hues. Look at that on the viaduct there.
Purple, isn't it?
Like, it's beautiful.
Darling, someone's
And we're going through this field of sheep. To my eye, it's like the long back of a lion laying in the grass. I love the shape of Penny End. What do you think of that route, Mol?
great. And it's just getting dark, so we're timing it just right to have a half at the pub.
Half?
Yes.
I think it's a cracking route, that.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed that today. And
The tarn, I think, was the highlight.
I've never seen the views as clear as that. Really haven't. The tarn was stunning. Stunning. Going back there again.
Yep.
Always check the Weatherstone. I mean, you just don't know what the weather's doing. Guess what?
What?
Guess me how far it is.
How far?
Yeah, 12 miles exactly to the bar. Back to Skippy on the train.
What's nice about travelling on the train? You get to relax a little bit. Nobody's tired from having to concentrate for driving. Drinking, yes, we both had a drink. It's the best way to go, and the good thing about where we are is that we have a lot of access to lovely walks on the Carlisle Settle train line, and bus connections as well.
It was £14 a ticket.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about people like breaking into your cars or whatever as well, because that's a big thing in some of these beauty spots, isn't it? You can get on the train and in like half an hour you're in beautiful countryside, and you can just get off and walk, and you can have a drink like you said at the end and come back on the train. It's just fantastic.